me, Josh Hunter. Sorry if it's a little dark. I didn't want to move from where I am. So, apparently a lot of people decided that it's time to be annoying, like really fucking annoying again. So, everybody always does this. I've noticed, like, it's usually people, like, it'll never be just like one person who asks me for a cigarette during the day. Like, it won't be just like one person. It'll be like one person will ask me for a cigarette, then another person will ask me for a cigarette, then another person will ask me for a lighter, then another person will ask me for drugs. And it'll be some really loud fucking car, and then a bunch of people like will walk by yelling, screaming. And like I said, I'm trying to compartmentalize, and this makes me really upset. I don't like it. I would like to have some quiet. I would like things to be like not so fucking loud, and I don't feel as though I have a way to achieve that goal. So I'm gonna try and not feel bad and not feel hateful, and I'm diffusing this hate as we speak. But I'm trying to tell you, you look really fucking stupid when you ask me for a cigarette. You look stupid when you ask me for a cigarette, and pretty soon you're going to feel stupid too. Every time you come up to me, like, I'm really trying hard not to put a curse on people, okay? And you might say, Josh, what would you know about curses? I know a lot about fucking curses because I have a lot of curses. That's why I know a lot about them. But you don't. But these guys, they fucking come up to me and they ask me for cigarettes, for drugs, for all types of things. And I would hope there would be some kind of sign that says, don't fucking ask me for this shit. But people, like, I don't know. I've even made this same fucking video so many times, trying to say, like, don't ask me for a cigarette. Anyway, I'm gonna try and take my mind off of this, and instead I'm gonna focus on my impending marriage to Taylor Swift. I know it's like kind of a hard thing for a lot of people to believe, because, you know, you're saying to yourself, oh, you know, Taylor Swift's like this, you know, mega pop star, and you're just like a homeless person, and, you know, you're not, you know, you don't have anything going for you, and I mean, you're not like, you're no Rock Hudson, you know. And I just, look, you gotta realize, and I wasn't gonna say this, but like I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to compartmentalize, but the connections between us, like, are just, you know, it goes deep. All right, I'm saying, like, the things that are that make us associated, that establish that I am very much connected to Taylor Swift. There's so much fucking evidence. Like, because I do a lot of I do a lot of investigations. All right, that's only because I'm living in this world and nobody seems to, like, I don't know. I don't seem to be like a known person. Everyone seems to, like, not know me. Like, every person I meet, they're like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Every person I talk to is like, I don't know you. Everyone. I have not met even one person who communicated to me that they understood me, that they understood. You don't have to understand me, but just know me at least. Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago, you know, when I got this, I won't tell you all the details, but a couple of weeks ago I got this, you know, I got a message, and it says it's time for you and Taylor Swift to get married. So I just got this message, this random message. You know, I hang out with a lot of birds, so, like, I get messages, you know, a lot, and, you know, the message says it's time for you to get married to Taylor Swift. I'm like, okay. So I started doing my preliminary investigations. You know, I have not been, like, following Taylor Swift, like, for the last, you know, decade or something. Like, I hung out in Hollywood a lot, and they got one of her wax figures there, so she's like, that figure and that picture of her is, like, around all the time. So to me, like, obviously, being homeless for 8 years, like, one of the most consistent things of my homelessness is Taylor Swift's physical form. So I'm just very used to that. So sometimes it's like I wouldn't necessarily notice her energy because she's not, you know, it's like she's, like, always like, always nearby. Anyway, So I got this message, it's like, it's time for you to get married to Taylor Swift. I'm like, okay. So I started doing my preliminary investigations, preliminary research. Because look, just because it's time to get married doesn't mean like shit. I mean, I gotta make sure she is who she says she is. Okay, I gotta make sure that she's, on the level, so to speak. And so I've been watching like a lot of her videos and her interviews. I read the Wikipedia article, and like when I try to like do research on, like, I really try to. I don't like to invade people's privacy. I don't like to know like things that I don't need to know. I don't like excessive information. I just like to get like a good understanding of like what it's like to be like around this person and how they react to the things that I do. So I've been what was I saying? In case you can't tell, like, I'm pretty fucking upset. Like, I'm just trying to make this. Anyway, my concern is that people. So this video is for people who, once we get married, I don't want you conspiracy nuts to like fucking lose your shit, because I found some things here that are quite they're not. I don't want you to get lost in the maze of connections that is me and Taylor Swift. The connections between Josh Hunter and Taylor Swift. I don't want you to get lost in that maze, because there's so many. Like, you would forget your own world. Like, literally, like, all right, let me tell you, for example, I found one the other day, like 2 days ago. There's this lamppost here in Santa Monica. It's right across the street from the Shangri-La. And it's a lamppost, but on it has the sign pointing to the 10 freeway and the 1 freeway. And underneath it, there are a bunch of things like carved into the ground, into the cement. I won't mention what the other things are, because I'm really trying to be like calm. Like today, why are people being so loud, and why can't I seem to do anything about it? That's the thing. Like, I used to, like, I'm holding back so much. And I like people are just getting more and more frail and fragile, and they can't fucking, they crumple at the slightest bit of wind and gust. And I'm just, yet they're becoming more obnoxious. They're becoming more obnoxious and weaker. And so, like, I feel like, what am I supposed to do here? Because these guys, like, your cultures, your societies, like, I feel like these things are just like paper houses that could just crumble with the slightest bit of a bad grip or something. And nobody respects me, which is also fine. But I'm trying really hard not to, like, ruin your societies. What I mean is, like, you guys don't even know what you believe in. You think you believe in this, but you really don't. And you keep on going around saying, oh, I believe in this thing, I believe in this thing. Are you sure? Are you sure that you really believe in this thing? Yes, I believe in this thing. Are you positive? And life, or whatever the fuck you want to call this, keeps asking you, do you believe in this? And you keep saying, yes, I believe in this. I'm telling you, what's going to fucking happen is you're going to see that you really don't actually believe in this, and then you're going to look like an idiot without anything to believe in. Anyway, so this is lamppost, okay? Now, I'm not saying you should go to this lamppost, because there are other things there too. But, like, I've been trying to look for, like, clues to indicate, like, that my marriage to Taylor Swift is, like, in good favor. And so, as you know, like, a freeway is like a swift thing, right? Cars go swiftly on a freeway. Well, underneath this pole, there's carved into the cement my initials, JH. And I thought, that's kind of neat. The first day of preschool that I ever went to was called, well, I told everyone that, or the first preschool that I ever went to was called the Scott Center. And if I'm not mistaken, that's her father's name. I hope this is not offensive. I don't want to offend anyone. I'm really, and I'm serious here. Like, I'm not, I'm trying to, I want to really let you know that I'm trying to compartmentalize here. I'm feeling very frustrated, and I want to handle my emotions in an intelligent manner, and so I think it's important to have this on the record. Anyway, I I have found over 300 pieces of evidence which are similar to the two things that I just mentioned. I'm just saying these two things so far so that, you know, you have an idea that there are these consistent associations, these consistent connections. And I know that's like a very like, but it seems to me as though it doesn't matter where you go, like you're gonna find this everywhere. Like you're always like, they're in anywhere, you're not gonna find anywhere on the earth where there's not gonna be some connection between me and Taylor Swift. Or is it Taylor Hunter already? Alright, sorry, that's offensive. That is offensive. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I'm trying to be a reasonable person, but as when everyone thinks that I'm a stranger, there's only so much that I can do. To me, knowing that everyone like is not like particularly like a fan of my existence, I would just retreat and stay out of everyone's way. I would never be out on the street, especially during a quarantine, especially during the coronavirus or anything like this. But, you know, what can I do? Like, I need the trash cans to eat food, and I need where there's a lot of trash, so that's, you know, here in Santa Monica. You know, I need access to bathrooms that are well ventilated, because I haven't taken a shower in 3 years. I mean, I haven't even put any water on me or anything. It's just, I take sweat baths. Like, when it gets really hot, I just, you know, I marinate in my own sweat. I wonder if this is making me more attractive. Anyway, so like I said, normally I would stay out of everyone's way, but I'm in this position where everyone has to see me. And the problem is, people don't know what they're looking at when they see me. They don't understand like the meaning of people. You used to understand the meaning of symbols, the value of a symbol. It helps you understand your reality. But people are forgetting symbols. They're just chasing like whatever is hot, whatever is like new. And you know, some other connections you might notice. Okay. My grandmother's maiden name is Speed, and Swift is a type of speed as well. Tailor, of course, is a job. You know, a tailor makes clothes. A hunter is a job. You know, a hunter hunts. These are the things that I'm talking about. I'm just saying that it's like there are a lot of connections, and I just, if, you know, I'm pretty, once we get married, like, I don't know if she's gonna want it to be like, oh, Josh, let me fucking show you to all, like, the world and show everyone that you're my husband. Or if she's like, we'll get married and nobody, no one has to know. Okay. So I'm so tired of being angry. I don't want to be like an angry person, but these people won't stop fucking annoying me. And I keep yelling at them. I keep yelling, like, please don't ask me for a cigarette. And they keep like, oh, do you have a cigarette? Do you have a cigarette? Like, I don't, because I can't, I'm not, I can't do violence, okay? Like, I don't do physical violence. No matter how fucking angry I get, I can't, like, punch or stab or shoot or anything. I just, it's completely, it's the opposite of my desire for reality, okay? So, violence typically is a destroying thing. Violence destroys the body. And so, to me anyway, it's like it's an irrational thing. No matter how justified you feel in doing violence, I am against it. So I don't know how to process this anger. Like, it's so frustrating to not be able to, like, it's so loud, you know, like, all right, so you might say, just put in some, like, you know, things to, you know, the loudness isn't just the noise from the cars. There's a loudness of it's just like a social loudness. Like, people are being loud socially, like just like their society, like their culture, like it's just like the whole world seems to be very loud, and you guys are still trying to go into outer space, which is technically a very quiet place. Outer space is quiet. There's no noise out there, and you're just being loud, but you're also trying to go into. All right, anyway, I'm 33 years old. And I've got the best grades on earth. Yeah. Whatever.